Alright then, everyone. Welcome. BogMod here, playing more Final Fantasy XIV. And, alright, so, we got our new cat, we got our cat boy. We're back in the regular world. But there, of course, is always trouble. Dark days. One of the best blades. Alright, that's my Reaper quest. What's my story quest? Ah, here we are. Supplies. Alright. The manufactory. Let's see. Oh, right. There's a node that is full of science that we're trying to get our hands on. Juicy science to try to figure out how to solve tempering. The whole process by which a primal enslaves a person's brain. Yes. They're delicious, juicy brains. Because everyone needs a juicy brain, right? The juiciest of brains. Let's just get teleporting, I guess. Oh, right, Ishgard, Dragonland. Haven't been there in a while. A hot minute, as it were. All right, Land of the Snow. And the very tall, tall buildings. The better to snipe dragons with, I suppose. Still being fixed up after the last big dragon war attack. I have a promissory note, good sir. The ceruleum, yes. Oh, I haven't been here in so long. Mark, thank you for Mark saying I love your video with Vic 3 and EU4. Thank you. I've quite enjoyed Victoria 3. New DLC. I will be enjoying. I will be trying a run to better enjoy. What's it? The new Austria/Germany flavor stuff and mechanics they've brought in. Oh, you're from Ukraine. Well, welcome. Yeah, it's always interesting when I get people from way out of the range. Let's see, what is the way I've got to go around? It's got to be quite late over there, actually. If I know my time zones correctly. Welcome from Canada. I don't know if I'm going to do another EU4 game before EU5 comes out. We'll have to see. Very, very curious how that's going to go. A lot of good Paradox stuff came out lately. Of course, Stellaris has had a big, a new DLC, which I've been enjoying. The Secrets of the Shroud. I do love my psionics. Ceruleum! Let's see. I have this note, good sir. Give me your things. I am from Canada. Way on the west coast. So, it's not even noon here yet. And my one complaint remains. Why are the dragon ladies so small? Oh, you buddy. Good to see you again.
My friend, after the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
Aye, Emmerich.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
Oh yeah, the bird people up on one of the floating islands. I remember them.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find.
He does like to wander.
I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards.
And the lady knight over here is actually an Ishgardian. She hides her third eye with her hair.
What business brings you to our fair city this day?
If I recall correctly.
A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Yeah.
Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it.
Oh, buddy. Thanks for coming through.
In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
Good to know we're appreciated. Jars of science. Now, I, of course, as much as I try and avoid various spoilers and the like, I do at times get inevitably exposed to a bit of spoilage. Please don't, if you can. That said, I actually have no idea if they end up... Like, the whole tempering subplot? No idea where that goes. It's not one of those things that shows up as any kind of meme or anything. It's heavy with the hopes for the future.
Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Yep. Teach you a lesson.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it. Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals. thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Oh, I think, is that... It is! Nero, good to see you, buddy. Your smarm has been missed.
Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering. But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Oh, you two need to get a room and smooch already.
To track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find the cure for death, and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel, not only across dimensions, but through time. Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 paths to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Whatever you say, Garland.
Right.
Do they keep the same voice actors for them? I don't know, they sound different to me. Then again, I haven't seen them on screen in a while. Maybe I'm just remembering them wrong. Yes, the glowing of science! Look at those screens full of science!
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
I mean, I deserve a vacation, I suppose. Maybe we should... Oh?
Damn it. It's overloading.
Oh.
She won't last much longer!
Too much science.
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close. So very close.
How do you know?
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There. I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Oh. Well done, buddy.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
I would have to agree.
We've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Alright, well, success. Big success. That went far easier than I expected. Proof. But I'm quietly confident, alright. Gabu, his symptoms are relatively mild. Yes, I'm going to be optimistic. Off to Limsa to find Gabu. Ba, 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 ba. There's still a surprising amount of map uncovered. There's Garlemald. Yeah. A surprising amount still, now that I look at this map. A Charlayan maiden? Alright, well, you've got a little thing over your head. I'll say hello to you. You're saying, what do we get? Soul of the Sage. Oh! I will accept the job quest. 385. Former disreputable haven for pirates, now one of the realm's finest city-states. Well, colonial culture. How it bustles, the tones don't lie. I don't know how we know she's a maiden just from looking at her. Maybe it's the hat. Only maidens wear that hat. You'll never leave in first of my class. I will succeed. Received Alumna Alizé for tea at the Bismarck. Oh, I'll be the envy of everyone. The alumna. Oh, you're a college nerd. Wow. I failed to notice you. I'm Lala Jinjal, a native Charlayan. To an adventure? Are you perhaps will travel to New York? I've been my fair share of places. Sure, I've heard it somewhere before. Any event, pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm up for a mission from the Forum, our nation's governing body. My first time in New York yet, I said as best I could in preparation, but there's no substitute as for locals' knowledge. I hire an adventurer like yourself to serve as my escort. Let's pursue and capture fugitives. Sure. I'll be glad to give you the grand tour. So, lady, to confirm myself, I shall be glad of your capable company. Perhaps out of the side of the city by Zephyr Gate. Sure. We'll get that started. I think the Sage is a healer class, so I'm not that inclined to play them. I like doing my DPS with how rarely I play. It's just not really worth it for me to be like trying to take the time to figure out how to solo play being a healer or a tank in this game. My respect goes, of course, out to healers and tanks. There's a lot of demands placed on you. It's not a job for everyone. Hey, Alice, I ran into somebody. They name dropped you too. Oh, there's Gaboo.
Apologies for the wait.
Gaboo, have you been good?
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Fancy meeting you here.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
Oh, those pirates.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment? Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
Yes, we use science to do magic.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
Oh, Ishtola. What a smart cookie you are.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission then, let us begin.
Give me your sweet, sweet soul juices. It's like, should we do this, like, privately somewhere? Away from the middle of the walkway? Nah.
Yes, this will do. And now, it's my turn. Tis done.
Hurrah!
No small amount indeed.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allagans did not. It was never like to be easy. The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
I will see if we don't. It's definitely what the game will do.
'Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
Again, I do wonder if we played like a mage-style class, do we ever get involved in this sort of thing? Presumably, if I were playing a black mage type warrior of darkness or light, I would have ample ether to spare myself.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
No, I mean, like, I'm glad it worked out for, and I am in favor of these sorts of things. But, like, there was no guarantee that what they did could have actually worked. Her efforts could have failed and failed and failed, and what would you be saying then? If, after all her efforts, it had been all for naught and achieved nothing. I mean, we can't know. That's of course the trick, right? You can't know what is possible and what's impossible. You'll only ever know if something is possible by achieving it. And you'll never actually know if it's impossible or just something you haven't tried to work out enough yet. Yeah. It's not you. Don't feel bad, buddy. You do great work.
She told you of my graduation thesis. How very embarrassing.
Aww. It's funny because despite
They're both young. Nonetheless, it is comforting and Not a little surprising to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is.
Hi, Alice. Did it work?
Alice, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Yay! It seems to have worked. Success! What a big event, I guess.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alice's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
Well, I'm glad we helped out, because kind of forgot about him.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alice. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alize was able to heal Gaboo alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
We just had a speech from Alpha Node saying that maybe we don't give up. We totally can.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a
Yeah.
in Gaboo, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
We'll save them all. Everyone will get a happy ending.
The next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya.
And she has brooms. Sweeping brooms.
I have to go now, Gaboo. But the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alice. Thank you.
Aw, happy ending. Alright, now can you fix my tempering? Because I might have been tempered by Heidel. Like master, like people. Should I visit since returning from the first? Yes. To the cave! Oh, Idleshire. Haven't been there in a while. I'm jealous. Look at him. He's got a giant orb to ride. Painfully-ish guardian, man. What's your deal? Apparently familiar with one Chloe Aliopa. Yes. Ah, yes. All right, those books. I did. Yeah, I haven't been grinding that. So there's a new pet fox. Okay. Lose a furry friend to share something you don't expect. Can you the feeling I'm being judged? Okay. Did they replace her with a fox? Yep. Look at that face. Fox. A small fox with an oddly haughty visage, says Rich by the counter. You squint, attempting to see the resemblance the man made reference to. You won't continue to stare me so, I'm guaranteed to issue a fee. Amaric, what have they done to you? Let's go with that one. Hilarious. An entirely original joke that I've heard 80 times. Aww. I thought it was good. I mean, how many people actually know Amaric? It's just the most wonderful stories. Are you that adventurer? Yep. We find the sword with riveting tales to tell. Inspire the mind, tales that tear at the heart, tales that grip the soul. My tea party, you understand. Hello, saucy child. Days talking to his animal friends, but after so many days, all of them run out of new stories to tell. Yeah. Name is Sotan. With a little joke. I'll try and call you Sotan then. I like how he's used a fox, but he's also the foe. Or fake. The faux hollows. Give a chance that I designed. Okay. This is an odd little thingamajig. As the youth say, don't get ahead of yourself. Yes, the youths love to say it. Or is it? I believe that's the long and short of it, as the youths say. Either one. Totally, that's what the youths say. Quite another. Okay. Huh. Unreal Trials. Challenging encounters to find the raid finder. At the current level cap. For chance to play for. His face. Okay, what is this? Just a new way to grind special gears? Oh, okay, there's some different let's see. Okay, got some mounts, got some minions. Some appearances. Outfits. Okay. Some music. Alright, well, I don't think that really matters to us right now. I am jealous, though. Somebody had a giant one of these that they could ride on. Well, there's Alexander in his space-time bubble. So this is where the Charlene used to live before they're like, nope, we're moving. I think they moved to the moon, if I recall correctly. Yes. Master and pupil, joyous reunion indeed. Oh, this music though.
Nary a word from you all this time. Then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
Well, you were her teacher, so I guess we can blame you.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Aww.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
I
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours
I was going to say,
the first name that came to
did you have to mention the part where she used Matoya's name?
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
There's the brooms.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
I like to think when they drop this, hey, we found a way to cure tempering, she'll be a little bit impressed. Surely, surely. Surely.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie, as it were. Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Ooh, is this where we have to go to Sharlayan? Off to my old workshop. What's that for there since the Exodus? Oh, okay. Gentle fair footage. May I have a monster too? Nothing to like to view. Alright, yeah, we can... We're fine dealing with the occasional monster. Workshop. Okay. We can do that. Got her Froggos. The broom. There it is. I live to sweep. Yeah, they have the backward speech. That's from way back in Final Fantasy 1. None shall bite the dust. That's for sure, alright. Flying along at the speed of couch. Hold on a second. How am I sitting on this thing? Well, I gotta say, she is more flexible than I am. I don't know that I could sit on a couch like that. Purorogo is my name. After your guide. Place has not been played host to a single soul much since Broom in over 15 years. Disarray indeed. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, is it going to be a raid or a dungeon? A duty? But it looks like one I don't need other players for. Oh, no, I gotta bring.
Victory will be ours.
Sorry, Alice. This is Ishtola territory, surely. Matoya's relict. Oh, I like the cauldron.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Some clay. Earthy portal. Okay. The clay clot cauldron. Relict werewood. Oh, that music though. I'm enjoying it. Got a good little vibe to it. Whee! It's kind of funny that he's going with the whole tank angle, given how his shtick was definitely kind of I'm a wizard. Not that I mind. Better him than me.
Away with you.
Yeah, quite. Oh, hello. Is a rock. Alright, let's kill this dude. Get them out of the way, and then we'll focus down the big old rock. Sonny of Ziggy. Alright, that is a name. Thunk. The Mudmen, eh? That is a Mudman! Is that supposed to be a golem? Did you neglect to tidy up? Oh, but still got the same boss music.
Just the beginning.
Oh, what? Oh, okay, hold on. What am I supposed to do with this? Like this? There we go. Okay. Mechanic learned. That's not bad. Pretty standard mechanic. Got little mud holes. You got to direct the rocks down. They keep chasing you. Well, I'm curious. What happens if I hit... I want to know. What happens if it hits one of those guys? Oh, it just gets bigger. Alright. Good to know. See, we learned. We learned. And now the Mudman is dead. We have our clay. Now we get the water flowing, okay. The Clear Note Cauldron. The Wandering Well. Yeah, clay. It's quite the little place you've had here, Matoya. I have to say. Look at how far down that thing goes. When I say it's icy cold, watch your step. Oh. Oops. Cave Hopkins. Little AoE killing. At least until I get them low enough. then single tack it. Goring blade. Wounds are bleeding, causing damage over time. So spring out, put a little spring in your step. Ribbit. Whee! Jelly. Getting lower down. Oh, boss fight next. Sense of mischievous presence. Take care. Yep. Whee! Oh, big old water vents I see. It's a Nixie. Oh, look at the little slime thing. Water, water, flow so swift, wash away and sit adrift. This is fun. More water. We need more water. Am I supposed to go up there? Yes, apparently I was. Oh, no, I wasn't. Was I supposed to maybe hop on off afterwards? Water, water, gather around, shroud the sky, and soak the ground. I'm not sure which I did there. Let's try that again. We'll go up there faster next time. Do I kill it, then I hop off? Is that what I'm meant to do? As I have said, I am not using guides for this. I'm just trying to learn. Obviously, if I fail another time at this, I'll look up just the correct way to fight the boss. Alright, let's try this again. Telltale signs warn you of surging water. There it is.
I will not hold back. Just the beginning.
So now they want more water. So let's try hopping up there. Kill these dudes. Can't lose, I won't lose. So now do I... Alright, so I just didn't kill them fast enough last time, I'm thinking. Ow. Ow. This spot? Thank you. This isn't so bad. We win. Yay! We got our ooze. Are you that familiar? I was flying again. Let's head back. To you. Ah, to have closure after all these years. Ishtola, you made that thing, didn't you? So that's why it was better to bring her along. We've learned things. Alright, so we got water, we've got clay. Fire up the kiln. Patient. Assuming she hasn't fallen asleep. Oh look, and they're doing work. The fiery portal. The kiln fire cauldron. Oh, we've got rainbow lava. Why do you have rainbow lava? I shouldn't judge. Delicate licorice, eh? What's the rivet? Pyroduct Eldthurs. Oh, they're big old faces.
This is going to leave a mark.
Little magma can't stop us. Right. Little Moses on that magma. Well, there it is.
I will not hold back.
I'm sure there's some sort of mathematical formulae for when is it better, more efficient to AoE. I generally go if there's 3 or more, I'll AoE. If there's 2 or less, single target. Generally speaking. Ah, the Matoya music. Alright, one more boss. But it's gonna be that lava dude who's been showing up a bunch this this trip. Oh, no. Looks like there will be a different one. Destination awaits. Last stop, last boss. Oh, never mind. Defeat the Mother Porksy. Yep. We're doing some magical science. Or some scientific magic. I'm not sure which it is. I think this one's magical science. What we were doing with the machines earlier, that was scientific magic. Mostly comes down to the aesthetic you're going for. If you're using computers, that's scientific magic.
Let's get this over with.
And if you're using cauldrons, that's magical science.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Porcine porcelain. Mother Porksy. Gold crown. I've killed Muggle kings before. You'll be no different. Time to make ourselves a Porksy. Pugnacious specimen, just like its creator. Oh. Whoa. Almost got sucked in there. But luckily, due to my expert elite moves, I'll live to fight another day.
Away with you! I will not hold back.
It's going well enough so far, it feels like.
Just the beginning.
Yay! Did everybody? We have tamed the Porksy. Teach you a lesson. How dare you rebel against your creators! Be glad I do not cast you into the darkness for your sin of defiance. Alright, big success.
There we are. Quite tame.
Nothing a little ultraviolence won't fix.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Not gonna lend anything this time, Ishtola?
That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some Porksies. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Oh, you're being teased, Ishtola. That explains why she didn't put it in. So she could do this.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos.
Hurrah!
And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone. We're a
Yay! Applause, applause.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porkses, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age?
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
All right, success. A peas in a pod, are they not? Yes, indeed they are. All right, we got the relic. The Admiral. All right. Making our way back over. This is where I want to go, right? Or was it not? I guess it wasn't. Got to see the Admiral. For the Admiral, you say? Good news, everybody. Yeah, we can fix the tempering now. You know, nothing big, nothing... Yeah, just don't worry about it. By the Navigator, cure for tempering. I don't even know of these signs. I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is! Speak thus divides us. Yeah, I was going to say, the beastmen turned to summoning, which caused them to be tempered. For other reasons in the first place. And then the tempered help maintain the cycle, but it's not a one fix all. But still, it's a step. It helps. It was I moved the Alliance to renew its push for peace. Is that part of his head or a hat? I can't tell. Before with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. The Sahagan, for control of the seas, has only grown fiercer. I think it's his head. I think that's his eyes? I'm not sure. Could be a hat. Possible is a word coined by the weak. I proclaimed to all who'd listen and then gave up. It was put me to shame. Against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again and again and again and again. I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. Oh, yes, your own people. If you got the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Colds, we had attended to seek an audience with the prominent patriarch. But the bloody excusers will not hear of it. But one of the 3 pirate powers, they're the greatest. Any attempt at peace would flounder without them. Alright. Captain Heelfear. An ailment of the lungs. So we're going to lead to Sicard. So we gotta cure the captain? Yeah. Leave it to us. Once again, you can depend on us to solve all of your woes. She obliged. And what you learn, good luck. And if I have to slaughter my way through so many pirate ships to achieve my goals, then I shall. It's a burden, I know, but one I'm willing to do. We can go around town. So it's the Sicard. Alright. The hunt is on. At the missing member. The drowning wench. There's mails. Oh yeah, I should head back to my own command post. Check in on them. Roswin. He's a while buggers what he is. Coin, they say, and trade it for Moanskate's place at Hilfer's side. He's gone. All of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet. What did he find from money making? Fast on just can't sell on discount of being getting older, wounded with child. Can sell them for pretty profit. Simple. The girls with their little ones. I think to myself, a life of peace better ain't quite all that bad. All right. Alright, the sirens. The lady pirates. And then the other person is up north. Let's go to the Marauders Guild. Run, feet, run! Carvelin. Saying nothing of the man, save that the bloody execution experience marked improving their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. The Thalassocracy. Oh yeah, rule by the sea. Only guardian vessels. Should that we Krakens have taken trading with the East? How are they lining their coffers? A riddle indeed. So, if they're not going after Garlean ships, and no one knows what they're making money from, and they're not going after other local ships, is someone paying them off? Could the Garleans be doing that? Who is behind their upswing in fortune? Source of income, yeah. No luck with anyone else finding out where they get their money. The price of crystal went to sharp decline. A fall in demand, I was told. Ah! So they have been supplying crystals to somebody. Which means other people have been less interested in buying crystal. Okay. Leviathan made an appearance of late. Could lack the means with which to summon them. Provisions. Alphinaud is the man of the plan. That a wholesale of crystals recently arrived in London, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. Wait, you're saying a drop in demand or supply, or an increase in supply? Because if there's a drop in demand, that means no one needs to buy crystals. Which means the people who normally buy it would be getting it from a... So if they're middlemen, they're getting it from a different source. Or the people who normally come to them don't need to buy from them anymore. Come on, Dargan. There's a merchant. Showing one of those allied to the Admiral. The scion's not the least. Fair enough. He's still new to us. It's not a bad idea. If you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Genteel? Alright. Come in to me, cat boy. Crystal wholesaler. You merchant? So what do you want crystals for? There. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? Need crystals to make the staff like that fine specimen you got there. I was going to say, it's not a bad idea. Into our storehouses. Takes time to establish trust, you understand. Explain this in order. Staff adorning your crystal adorning your staff. Come with me. Is he going to try and mug him? Who's this guy? Or is he just... No, just people. No one will notice me flying on a couch. My stealth couch. To the tunnel, quietly now. Alright, that is indeed a bunch of crystals. Any fire, especially not for the price. Trying to be more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them. That's right. They're from Ogmoro, if you take my meaning. So, are they raiding the beast folk for the crystals? So as pure as it gets. You weren't disappointed. How much do you want? Taken from the cold, as we just expected. So there wasn't a drop in demand, was there? There was just an increase in supply? I'm a little confused. Oh, hello. We've been caught. Oh, look at this figure. Is this the Sigurd? Also, I mean, come on. One gun? Surely we're not going to let ourselves be caught by that. Ah, there we are. Yep, acting commander of the Bloody Executioners. You know who you are. Scions. The Admiral. Got as news ever, you see, because being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. What are you here for? Seems to rise to power. So we play and so shall I return the favor. Keep to learn why the bloody executioners oppose the Admiral's will. So they're getting crystals, and then they're selling them super cheap. And that's making them money? Is that what they're doing? I don't know. We ain't breaking any rules here. Not yet. This is true. The offer is for attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag. But it's saying nothing about beastmen. Don't want no one taking our business. That's fair. They've taken up being bandits of unrelated groups. Alright. For what's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Her especially. Is that me? Tiny himself raised a mug to you when I heard the news. Following your good steps, making sure the beasts never summon their stinking gods again. Back to your successes, we are. Bit for Limson went after him. The Guardian's gone. Not enough to ply our trade except the beastmen. It's only fair. It's true you've broken no laws. Is there a reason why you should not say your case directly to the Admiral's face? Unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Liminsa has some other cause to hide in the cave. Well said indeed. The Estalica. I found this guy a tiny bit suspicious. A teensy tiny winsy whiny bit suspicious. But, so apparently they've been making money by stealing crystals from other people and then selling them at dirt cheap prices. Well, I suppose dirt cheap relative to what other people are charging. But still, it's a valuable good. I thought myself that. It turns out I was the prey. I mean, we definitely got ahead of this. Came out ahead on it. To the command room. Seen crystal in the colds. Showing the mystery and securing a meeting besides. What have you join me as my guests? Alright. Plus, I expect a double cross, and having us around to lend a hand. Just in case things go poorly.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the Beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right! Pirates till we die!
That can be arranged.
Piracy has no place in our future.
Ooh, saying it outright.
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship.
Not a bad speech.
Kobold and Sahagin, our crewmates.
I like that she's come here with a plan, a vision.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just because you say so.
I mean, like, the difference between piracy and merchant trade is... I mean, you can't do one without the other. Because eventually you have to sell your loot, find people to trade with, people who can trust you, develop a relationship, right? Presumably, you know, you want to make if you want to be regular, lots of qualities.
Still, we're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
I was going to say, I'm sure she understands if there's some sort of pirate code to resolve this sort of problem.
A Jew.
There we are.
Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
I was going to say, shouldn't the captain ultimately be doing this? More than his second in command? Oh.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Dude, why are you so committed to this? Oh, is that the captain?
It's the captain! Captain Elfair! Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything you want. We're pirates, and we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand because I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a...
Oh, didn't mean to click that.
Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all.
His voice reminds me
Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral.
of the voice actor for
Wherever ye be headed.
Luther Harkonnen, no, Luther Hakon? Not Harkonnen, that's different series. The mad vampire coast pirate from Total Warhammer.
You have my thanks, Hilfin.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
All right. Success! Would have been a shame to kill the boy. All right, peace. Let's get first from the group of their gods. Indeed. Free their leader from Titan's influence. Alright. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to cold shall go the bounty of the land. Alright. The wording was ambiguous. Oh, he took advantage of it, meaning to claim the northern reaches of the region was theirs. Bloodshed followed. And then the cycle of violence. Tried reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them and press it with their cargo along with my apologies. Bait. They would welcome us in the midst not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Maybe they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Ah, so I need to come along. Smack their god just in case. The high priest would need to be present to who can administer the cure. And if anyone died, the plan for peace might fail. Okay. The Conqueror's Chain. It allows us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. Alright. You know, Kobolds obey. Fair enough. Oh, the music. I'm gonna cure that priest who died trying. I believe in you. I'm a supportive friend. Alright. And on that note, I think we're going to call it short a little bit today. I have to work earlier than normal. But, you know what? We got things done, and I'm pleased about that. It's a pirate's life for us. Thank you all for watching, of course. Share your thoughts and comments. Thank you everyone who watched and joined me on this little adventure. I hope to get back at this some more. I know I took a little break from it, but now we're back. And have a good day.